Hey there, Gemini. This is Joy with Joy the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you're new to this channel, click that subscribe, ring the bell. They'll notify you anytime I post new videos. Also, if you find you like the content we provide here, give us that big thumbs up, like and share. Share with your peeps, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your neighbors down the street, grandma, grandpa, whoever these days. So many people are diving in to find out what the energies are going on around us because this COVID thing has some people crazy. Now, I'll tell you, that's what we're doing. We're taking a look. We're taking a look at the immediate world around you, and you are the ones bringing in these energy sessions. I am simply the microphone and the mover of the hand and the mouthpiece. That's it. And it's here to provide the information, the insight that you need to get in alignment with your guide, your spirit, your truth, and the road you've been walking out to see through where the resonance is, where the confirmations are, to further in your path on the quickest route possible with the best benefits possible. All right, step into your impossible dreams because they are all possible. When we get together, we are better. And wherever two on earth agree, it is here, heaven on earth, right here for you, friend. Make sure you leave me the comments down below because I do know what I want to know what's happening in your world. See, you got me all tongue-tied. I'm so excited. I want to find out, want to know. But for now, we're going to step on in and see what is going on. And what seems to be the theme as of right now when I'm moving through some of the signs. Okay, you're straight up in the center. I feel you too, and you as well. That didn't take much. Okay, good thing I already cleaned them up and get everything ready before we go. It's wanting to dive into some underlying energies. It's like getting the last bit of the out of the way so that you can prepare for this new flume, this new shoot of energy, CHUTE, of moving into the era of air. This refining process, this clearing out, this cleansing out, like old day, old way, leave it behind. You're like shedding that skin, getting rid of the old clothes, the old mindsets, the old karma, the old family curses, whatever it is. You're just letting it all go and getting out there because this shakeup in the world has been a realization point to realize, hello, who and what we are and what we're doing here and what we're here for. We may not totally know yet because I can see that you're caught between two very intense energies. When you could be a more peaceful, passive source. So this could even be within yourself, because remember, Gemini, in some of our previous sessions that we've had, you were talking about the gap in between, the space in the middle between the two poles of the Gemini symbol, wanting to find out what was in between there. But what you're showing is perfect peace. But what I see beyond your peace, your adaptability, your commitment to yourself, but also total prosperity. I want you to thrive, Gemini. No longer sacrificing and laying down your life for, I'd say it, unworthy people. And the people in and of themselves aren't. It's the state that they're choosing to, almost like Medusa when she looks and they turn into stone. They're almost frozen in these ideologies of self, and they're just staying perpetuating in that cycle in the Groundhog's Day, playing it out over and over and over again. And the thing is that you're telling me here is it's not your job to wait until they're ready. You have sown the seed. That's what it's trying to say is you saw their worth, their value. You saw their necessity as a human being because you coming in as the double human, right? You have often had to be your own companion in the midst of best friendships, close friendships, family connections, love relationships, all of that. There's been this separateness of self going on, but in it you have become quite divine. You become the divine lover of self, and you're moving us forward into this new energy of traveling companions, of OU812. I don't know, you've got some sort of mystery going on in there. So your cards aren't even wanting to speak until I begin to take out the other cards. Okay, so we're going to get a peek into here, Gemini. That's very interesting. But of course it would be because what you're experiencing has been well beyond any human conversation. I see you waiting there. They wouldn't separate. They would not separate. What is happening? It's still happening. All three. All three. It's fine. It's fine. There's something a little off balance going on here, which makes sense. I see this now, the King of Blades. And the thing is, what you've been through, you don't have to be happy about. You don't have to wear that grin on your face. You don't have to keep pretending any longer. And the thing is you may not verbally ever share this with anybody, but it wasn't necessary. I see you. I see you. And there are parts of you that as you begin to flower, blossom, and bloom, it will be seen, it will be known, and people will just be magnetized to that and attracted to that. They won't know all that it took to get it through there. And I know that, and a lot of signs go through that. I know Capricorn goes through that. Scorpio is working on that. They've got theirs occurring like in a different way, where yours in Capricorns is this like intense through the central line. Well, Scorpio has been able to divert it out into the outer lines. So maybe you could tune into a Scorpio video. Maybe you even have strong Scorpio in your chart, like your ascendant, or maybe your Venus or your moon. So you might want to go there and check, because yeah, my sinuses are getting all clogged. Definitely in the eye twitching, like it has been a source of sorrow for you. Therefore, it will be a wellspring of joy. That's what you're letting me know in this Page of Cups here. What once sorrowed you will become a wellspring of joy. And it'll be a harbinger of like well-being, luck. Like it's showing very much the pelican, and the pelican, like lucky duck. It's more like favor. You're part of fortune to rise up. Okay. This room is very quiet now, Gemini. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. There's something beautiful about your darkness and what you have been through. Your solemnity, your surrender to self. You're like, you took the amnios into your lungs. If you've ever seen the movie The Abyss, dang it, I don't want to be a spoiler. But anyways, it's when this person has to go to the depths, and in order to do so, air will rupture in the lungs and pop like a balloon, right? So they have to breathe in amniotic fluid in order to be able to go down to those depths. So the brain sees it as them dying, and it goes through utter shock to be able to do such. And so you have been through something utterly shocking and running to the core, to the depths, to the utmost deep. But what has come forth and what you had the conscious mind to bring back is fantastic. And how we are honored and privileged to even experience that you would even bring it back. And for a while you've been secretly like sowing it and cultivating it and nurturing it to get enough seed that you felt like you had something to contribute. And let me tell you, who you are is enough. Who you are is enough. That is what you have the measure of to contribute in this lifetime. But you went even beyond that. And you brought down your soul star, and you brought down your soul source. Not even just the ones from within, Gemini. You have something else out there. You got like a holy closet out in the cosmos. Your cosmic closet. And you bring it on down, calling your chauffeur. You like, come on down, bring it on down. I need to share some of my spiritual cover with everybody else, some of my cosmic clothing. That's fantastic. I love it. With that, you're kind of getting a little giddy, a little bit of a mindset, and that innocence and that youthfulness being recharged and sparkling and sparking up. Because you're like, okay, somebody sees it, somebody gets it. And yes, I know what all you've given, and to what depths and what level. I see it right here. I've witnessed it before, and I'm seeing it now. But I love that you still continue to set your mind on the future and moving forward, irregardless of what example and not life, but these forces have been trying to reiterate to you that it's going a different way. It's on a trajectory of the turnaround is moving forward because you have set your mind on it. And up above, we have the 8 of coins coming in. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to take a closer look. You've had to fight hard for this. You've had to fight not to quit. You've had to brass knuckle it, is what you're showing me. And for some of you, you've had to fight not to quit life. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for believing in hope. Thanks that you made it to this point that you could catch the wind of this channel, that you could let your sails be filled, and to know that you're seen and you're known here, and that I love you, and thank you. Thank you. I love you. And watch your tide turn. Watch that boat turn by the wind in your lungs, by the beauty of who you are. Set your mind and look towards what it is that you desire. Ignore the evidence, ignore the proof, ignore the chatter and the blather and all that kind of stuff, because you are the diviner of the future. You are the seer of our new world, and begin to look that way. You fully invested yourself. How you even made it through, I don't know. You're more than a survivor. You're a creator. So that seed and all that you have salvaged, and not only that, that you brought forth and you have replicated to a level that you have enough to share. Be careful who you share it with. Don't be afraid, but be mindful and just start with a few seeds, okay? And see what they do with it, because often others can only respect us as much as they respect ourselves. And we can only enjoy other people's company as much as they enjoy their own. Isn't it that easy and simple? So here, you're brushing off your shoulders and getting kind of quiet. But because of this, we now get to step down beneath the Six of Swords, which is what you're wanting to tend to here. About this moving on, this moving forward, and ushering in this new world of a place like the Island of Misfits in the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Christmas production. It's the Island of Misfits, and the thing is nothing's wrong. They're just all unique. And we all are. We've all had our own experience. Because even if everybody went through the same thing, we'd have different facets of how we come through this. Just like you take a group of friends and you go to a movie, and when we come out, we may remember a few of the same things, but it impacted each of us differently, both in our recollection, but also in our motivation as well. So down beneath here, you have the Six of Coins. Okay, so you're still aligning to the energy of others, to the energy of our world and the environment around you. And you're wanting to see someone like you. That's sweet. I'm very proud of you for being able to bring that forward and to speak that so plainly and so clearly, because there are many messages that come about as you have not because you ask not. And sometimes it's not that we're afraid to ask, it's that we don't even realize we can ask, or we don't even know what we would ask for. Because when you had to survive and brass knuckle it, put your whole self into it to this level, you certainly didn't do it for the next cookie, for that little carrot that kept dragging out from you, for the great, instant gratification reward. No, you were in it for the long haul, so much so that you had almost blinded yourself and numbed yourself to the existence of any rewards. For some of you, it is awards, okay? So let life reflect that back to you. Let life begin to show yourself your true reflection, like you're gazing in that lake, that river, and you can begin to see yourself. That when you look in the mirror, you don't see the suffering, you don't see the scars and what all the toil and the tarry took with you. But you begin to see that twinkle in your eye, your progressiveness, your hopefulness, your beauty, male or female. Beauty is about that pure integrity. It's about the alignment of the heart and the body, the hands, the feet, the mind, the mouth, all of it coming together. And that's the Six of Swords. See, there are others. And for some, it's that innocence of the youth. These aren't just children. This is the age of the heart, right? So these could be lovers because your heart's on the same page. May not be the same genetic age. You may not be the same chronological age, but you have a commonality between you. And here is the help coming on in. I love that it's a red wing, a blood-stained angel. This angel has walked through it with you. This is your spirit. This is your soul, and y'all are soul shares, your soulmates. You are connected through this commonality. All right. I see the bridge. The bridge is now like, hella. We're stepping on the bridge. You're moving on over. You're crossing on over into this whole new world. Now the Two of Cups is like, look at that. Like a goat horse. Like a true unicorn. I mean, talk about claw on the ground. It's not even ready to take off. Like, this is charging forth. This is very much the chariot moving forward in that. Moving forward in your vocalization, because your throat chakra isn't just speaking. It could be even humming to yourself. It can also be your truth, your knowledge, your knowing thyself, being able to emanate, because when it turns cyan, it's about it being able to move out into the world like a field opening all around you, and it balances it. It's awakening your thymus, which often dies or shrivels or becomes inactivated right after the big spurt of puberty, but definitely before age 25. We're talking like teenage years. But this is greening back up and enlivening back up and bringing in this growth hormone, this new innovation to your high heart and your heart. It's a synergizer of them, and it's bringing it together beyond a catalyst. Why do you keep looking? Hang on. The Ace of Needles. If you don't know me yet, to me, the Ace of Needles, the Ace of Swords, it is the pinnacle zenith card of high reward. Of reward. I want you to know, friend, it's all coming together. All right? You, your loved one, whomever, it is all coming together. And it is charging forth, and it is righteous in the justice. And it's nothing requiring of you. These are things that have been put into action for some time now through all of this, okay? And it is fantastic that you were called to focus on this, to move forward into this relational commitment, into this finding the mirror of oneself, your soulmate, there's more words than that, but we'll just use that one. Because yes, it does. Because of the level through which you had to come through, it does have purpose tethered into it. So it's a level even beyond that, but they often don't have me disclose what I call it, what is connected with me. But it has to do with this pure mirror. There's no struggle, no strife, no contention, no competition. There's only complementary energy. There's synergy. There's unification. That sort of thing. Well, that is what is coming in this Ace of Needles. That is what is coming in the now. Every little thing's going to be all right. Thank you for living and breathing and hoping and amming yourself. Amming yourself. All right. I'm going to get a credit card on top of this brass knuckling on this leveling up, because this Ace of Needles is wanting to tell us about that. I heard you ripple. Why is it that way? Okay. So you're blocked just above your crown chakra. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Thank you for letting me know. Because of the level that your mind had to knit together to take yourself forward, that survival mode, that determination. It was otherworldly determination. You became blocked of your crown chakra because it was not safe for you to be open, because it wasn't just human energies trying to come into your life and into your mindset. It was cosmic ones. Because remember, you got that cosmic closet too. Y'all fine superhero clothes coming on down. So let's go ahead and let's open the ring. Let's go ahead and open your halo, your crown chakra, and find out, what do I want to do? First of all, I'm going to get an angel for you, Gemini. Let's get an angel to open this up and bring in the Mary L. Okay. So the angel is your strength, your lion. See those pearls of wisdom? See that power between your legs? So in order to open your crown chakra, they're talking about opening your sacral chakra. Y'all, everybody getting saucy. All sexual and spicy up here this week. They're like, what? So your crown chakra and your sacral chakra is tied, which no wonder that you were put here to have the mirror, the Gemini, the other human, the other person, the superhuman with yourself, right? Because it's got to be pure, the connection, that innocence. Remember, the innocence of heart is what keeps it healthy, and you're talking about holy, and that means WHOLLY. It's whole, two whole people coming together, not someone who's going to create a power struggle or anything else when they're having a bad day. Let me take it out on you. No, it's none of that. It's literally this, the folding, the uniting of the hands, uniting of the heart. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so don't say Joy said, but I'm just showing you what's right here. This your strength. It's that power between your legs. And it opens your ears to your clear audience is going to go through the roof. You're going to start having all these psychic messages and I don't even know. Oh my. This was out in Taurus. So you're talking about 35, a long way home, and that was the Two of Cups. They're charging for the traction. You've already been going. This is the beautiful world that you once left. And this is the justice that is chasing you down, and it will overtake you. It will find you. These blessings have your name on it, okay? That's the reward that's going on here. So 35, a long way home. Look at that magical kingdom. Look at it. Everywhere you go, there you are. Light, buoyant, tried, true. You're the organ of life. You are committed to life. You are the human organism of life. You've chosen life completely. And not only that, you set up shop there. See, you hung out your lights. Like campus, they put up the party lights to let people know they're spirited, festive people. You're like, my spirit's returning to me. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it now, Joy. I'm feeling the holidays, that every day is a holiday, holy day, right inside of myself in WHOLLY. Yeah. You remember that you're a blessing. And that your tenacity, after some of this, like opening that chakra and all that stuff, that tenacity is no longer having to sit up here blocking anymore, but it comes down our anchor to our soul comes down into the lower chakras and realms, which is that weightiness, that self-perpetuating, self-propelled, like a weighted flywheel. It's something that once it kicks on, the balance of it keeps it going. And so over this relationship, we have Queen Bee 1-1, talking about being whole. Remember the reiteration, that power of someone with that psychic ability, that intuitiveness, that ability to see, to perceive, to know. Someone that is completely transparent. And they mirror you. You'll know it because they even talk about that being a compliment. Say we were sitting across from each other and you were doing this and you're talking to me and your story, I'm just all sucked into your story and I'm leaning over looking at you and drinking in too. You'll know because you start mirroring one another's gestures. And you'll see the eye contact, the face being open, the body, the chest, the collarbones being open. Message cyan. I'm telling you. All right. So, you really aren't a long way from home. Everywhere you go, there you are. Don't be fooled, friend. You're fantastic. I love you, Gemini. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what's going on with you. And just know I'm here for you. Let's talk soon. Bye.